We are almost at the end of chapter 1. However, now we are going to discuss some of the important topics in this video. First, let us discuss the concept of guarantee of profit to a partner. In certain situations, while admitting a new partner, the existing partners may guarantee or assure the new incoming partner of a certain minimum amount of profits. Such new partner will receive the minimum amount irrespective of the financial results achieved by the firm. Such guarantee is given by all the partners in a certain ratio in which they will contribute, or by any old partner individually to the new partner. If the profits of such partner as per the profit sharing ratio falls below the amount guaranteed to him, then the existing partners will contribute towards such shortfall in a ratio agreed beforehand so as to pay the minimum guaranteed amount to the new partner. Next, we come to the topic of past adjustments. Sometimes, after the final accounts are prepared and the profits or losses have been distributed among the partners, it may be found that there were some few errors or omissions that have happened either while recording the transactions or while preparing the summary statements. Now, see, when a business makes a mistake while recording a transaction or while preparing the financial statements, which is realized later on, we simply cannot go and delete or alter those entries. Once the books are finalized, you cannot just go back and change the entries. Whatever mistake has happened has to be rectified by passing the rectification entries or adjustment entries. Generally, these omissions may be in respect of interest on capital, interest on drawings, interest on partners' loans, partners' salary, partners' commission, or any other outstanding expenses. Also, sometimes there may be no errors or omissions, but the partners may make any changes in the partnership deed or may change the system of accounting that they follow. These changes sometimes may have a retrospective effect, that is, it may affect the past entries, which may now need to be rectified in order to conform to the changed provisions or the changed system of accounting. In all these cases, that is, either if any error or omission is detected or if certain policy changes have a retrospective effect, then adjustment entries have to be passed to correct their impact. Passing of such adjustment entries is termed as past adjustments. Instead of altering any old accounts, these adjustments are made either through an account called as profit and loss adjustment account or directly in the capital accounts of the concerned partners. And finally, we come to the topic of final accounts. Now that we have learnt all the aspects of partnership accounts, we come to the final accounts of partnership firms. These final accounts are very similar to the final accounts of sole trading concerns, which we already know, except that there is also a transaction for distribution of profits to the partners. This, as we saw, is done through the profit and loss appropriation account, which accounts for the transactions between the partners and the firm, like interest on partners' capital, interest on drawings, partners' salary, interest on partners' loan, partners' share of profit or loss, etc. Why are these transactions not done in the profit and loss account but done in a separate account? These transactions between the partners and the firm do not hit the profit and loss account, so that the profit and loss account may show the actual results of the operations of the business without the results of the profit and loss account being affected by the transactions between the partners and the firm. And these transactions are accounted for after the actual results of the operations of the business are established.